Welcome back to my channel, guys, and as requested, I am going to do more chapter reviews. This is going to be on a new one as well as requested. There's 4 new series on Shonen Jump that I have not been able to review. This is one of them. One released yesterday, which I really need to get to it as well, and I've read most of the other 2 that are left as well. So hopefully I'm able to release all of them this week. I need to come back with the Elusive Samurai as well as other stuff that I have in the works. So this is going to be on Ichigoki's Under Control, which has currently 2 chapters of time of recording. Probably when I post this video, there'll still be just 2 chapters on Shonen Jump. Not promoted by Shonen Jump, so you guys can find it on their website or anywhere else you guys want to look at. Before anything, if you haven't done so by now, guys, make sure you subscribe. Thank you for the faithful ones that have stayed and watched my videos, and for those who've been requesting these, I'm trying my best to give what you guys want, and I do want to return with some of these series that I've left aside for a while. And anyways, I have other stuff to do as well, so videos are going to be coming left and right for a few days, so hopefully you guys enjoy them. Okay, Ichigoki's Under Control, again, has 2 chapters. Only read the first chapter, which has only around 38-39 pages. Now, before anything, let me explain how this is a little bit reflection of what the future chapters may look like. Because most first chapters are about 50 to 60, even 70 pages sometimes. I've read first chapters that are 80 pages because the first chapter always establishes what's going on, the plot, which is what's going on, where it's happening, how it happened, and it establishes at least 2 of the main characters, if not more. So most of the time it's pretty lengthy, and most of the time it's half a prequel, half this is how everything is starting up. So for it to have such a short chapter in the beginning, it speaks volumes that more than likely the future chapters are going to be shorter than what we're used to. So there's that. Ichigoki is a high school boy who essentially he tells you from the beginning he's had this childhood friend who her name is Chisaki, and Chisaki is a very extrovert and on his face, and he doesn't really want to interact with her, so he kind of stops hanging out with her, which is kind of a bummer, to be honest. And then what ends up happening is that she goes and experiments on herself to kind of get the attention of Ichigoki. And now this is me reading between the lines, but I think this is why she did it. But anyways, she essentially said that she wanted to grow small for whatever reason. I forgot what it was, but she couldn't figure out how to grow back to her stature. So one day Ichigoki finds her in her room, and she's like super tiny creature, and he's like, oh my gosh, what the heck happened to you? And she explains the story. Now she explains that she needs basically the testicles of several animals to make a potion to make her, you know, get back to her normal size. And he's like, that's weird, but I guess I'll help you take you to the zoo. Well, in the zoo, Ichigoki gets in a fight with a gorilla, obviously doesn't want to lose the testicles, and Ichigoki suffers quite a bit of damage and dies. He almost dies. He wakes up, and what he thinks is just a crazy dream, but then realizes that his whole side of his body is a whole robot, and he's like, what the heck happened? And Chisaki comes out of his head and is like, don't yell so loud, like, let me explain. You almost died, and I basically saved your life and made you have cyborg, which a little weird, but that's basically what in a nutshell happened. A very straightforward story when it comes to, it's gonna be comical, over the top. They really butt heads on her trying her best and really failing and stuff, and him realizing that she's doing it for the right reasons, with the right motives, but the wrong results, I guess you can say. And at one point, she's trying to control his body and tells him basically that when he loses power, he becomes a robot that needs to be controlled manually, which she comes into play and she becomes the pilot. So, whole big sense of why it's called Ichigoki is under control. The last part of the chapter is basically him going to his first day of school and arriving in a very unexpected way, destroying half the room, and people are like, who the heck is this guy? And basically that's the ending of that chapter. It's cute, it's funny. Am I gonna wait every week for a next chapter? Probably not. This is one of those that I would probably read one volume and maybe watch the anime, but that's about it. It's not really one that keeps me want to come and see what happens, and you know, it doesn't even have a touch of maybe there's gonna be drama, which there probably will be, but it doesn't really attract me to it. So for now, a 1 out of 10. I'm gonna give this one a 6. I'm gonna assume that this is probably the lower of the 4 that have been released, and maybe 5. I don't know if there's gonna be more releasing, but for now 4 of them are released. So out of 10, I'll give this one a 6 out of 10. Hopefully the other ones get better, and we'll just have to see. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. Give some love by commenting, liking, and sharing. Go check out my other chapter reviews. I have quite a bit of them. A lot, really, in the hundreds, maybe in the thousands by now, but I don't know. Go give some love. If you haven't done so by now, comment, like, and share, like I said. And don't forget to subscribe. Like always, don't be strangers. And I'll see you guys next time. Like always, bye.